Today I want to talk about the 5 things that I would like to see improving in Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. I believe these things will change the game forever. My name is Pliyo, and I have been playing the game since day one. We have been playing for a year and 8 months, and I honestly would love to continue playing the game for 3 to 9 years because it's so much fun. So why am I doing this? First of all, because change takes time, and I want them to have as much feedback as possible in the slight chance that they are listening so that they can have the best second anniversary in gacha history. The second reason is because I love doing Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis content, so if you like this type of thing, please consider throwing a like and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's jump straight into my 5 top most important things. Number 1, limited banners. We need them to change forever. We need them to be as generous as they were in the recent Academy banner so that we can OB10 weapons by the second page. I believe this change will help newer players come into the game. It will help whales and krakens to make it more affordable. It will reduce the FOMO of missing a single limited banner, and it will make the game so much healthier. It will enable more players to be able to pull and have those weapons that are fantastic, those weapons that will change your account forever, and those outfits that are super good. So let's help players, let's respect their time and investment. I believe this is the single most important thing. I will say more. I will actually go crazy and suggest that this change needs to happen in every single feature banner as well. But if it only happens in limited banners, I will be happy with that. This is the single most important change. Number 2, and this is something I have been advocating for if you have been following the channel. If not, I will just say again. The number 2 change that I would like to see happen is leaderboards or a Hall of Fame. Why? Because I believe we need a feature in-game so that we can click somewhere in the Hall of Fame and see who were the top players in the previous battle ranking or in the previous dungeon ranking, and then we can see who has been, consistently good at the game. Right now, we have badges, which is a great improvement. Thank you for doing that. It's fantastic. Very well. But I believe we need more so that we can remember our history. Because achievements, every single achievement is meaningful, but it's way more meaningful when we remember that, right? So let's help players remember their own history. Number 3, and I believe this is so important. Look at this. This is a normal co-op fight in the Red Dragon Very Hard 4. And I'm gonna try to find a match. And my experience, I can tell you already, is gonna be that I'm not going to be able to find a match. Why? Because we have events that already have co-op fights, and we have the regular co-op. And what happens is, naturally, people with the limited stamina that they have, people are playing co-op events because they have better rewards that are limited for a period of time, and then they will go away, right? Those limited rewards in events, they bring free weapons, really good items, etc. Co-op, it doesn't have as good rewards. So people are not investing their energy here. And I believe this is really bad as an experience for a player. If you're a newer player to the game, you see match fail, try again, and then you try again, and then you know that you're not gonna find a match. I believe this is a red flag. And I think the fix here is I will propose 2 different things. One thing is, let me play solo. Just myself. The second thing is just add random AI players that will play with me. It's still similar, but with a different feeling. Because at the end of the day, I'm choosing where to invest my stamina, and I cannot do it here because this room is locked. So, come on. Let's fix this. Now, number 4 thing is equally important, and it follows the trend of respecting players' time. Let me show you one of my weapons that I'm really proud of. I'm going to be talking about brands, right? So, As you know, brands help you roll different stats, and this one is decent. It's not the best one, it's not. It doesn't have 3 rolls of C and UC ability, but 2 for me, for my luck, is good enough. And I don't want to lose this, because thanks to that, from 1120, I went to 1179. Woo, nice. The challenge comes whenever I want to use this weapon in the second row. At that time, the C and UC ability effect is useless. It's better to have different rolls, like P attack or P defense, or depending on the fight, right? The second challenge is that brands are so rare, and it's not a problem that they are rare, by the way. It's not a problem at all. The problem is that we don't have 2 brand slots. So that's the thing that I will propose. And as the number 4th improvement, let us have 2 brand slots. I'm not asking for infinite brand slots, just 2. One dedicated to potentially use the weapon as primary, another one dedicated to use the weapon as secondary. Because the role of the weapon changed completely, and this will help respect player time. It will help respect our investment in brands, etc. It will just make the game so much better and so much easier to continue investing in the game and continue playing and avoid being upset with the game, because now you need to sacrifice this and maybe you will never see these roles again, because brands are rare, and being rare is fine. It's only the user friendliness, right? Now, the last thing, and I believe the last thing that I'm gonna say is controversial, but I think I need to say this, and then you can disagree with me, of course. This is just my opinion, by the way. The last thing is, I believe we need mini games. So I will propose again 2 different paths. One path, bring Queen's Blood into Ever Crisis so that we can play cards against each other. We can pull on cards. Maybe banners could also bring cards as rewards, and so on and so forth, so that we can inject a new stream of players into the same game, so that there are more reasons and different reasons to play the game. Most of us came from the story and stayed because of the gameplay. That could be a different gameplay that allow us to stay in the game. The second path that I would propose is a different type of PvP events. I'm not saying to change the existing one. I'm saying to add a new one. And in the new one, what I would love to see is a pool of weapons that are given to the player only for that event, that you can only use them in that event, so that all players have the same weapons, and you need to build your craft using the same weapon, and you need to sweat the fight at the equal possibilities than your peers. So it's all about who is the sweatiest, who is like finding the cheekiest strategy, and so on and so forth. Of course, we will see videos in the internet with some solutions, but ultimately it will even out the playing field. And I'm proposing this perhaps crazy idea as my last improvement, because I believe innovation will, keep the game fresh and healthy, which I think is very important. Now, I would like to ask you, what are the things that you would like to see in the game? Do you disagree with these things? Do you think that the game should be doing something else? Granted, I do think that there is a theme that is consistent, which is stability in the game. And I'm not even saying this as a, as the 6th thing, because I think this is granted. When sometimes we press in retire because we know the boss is gonna kill us, sometimes the game freezes. Sometimes the game freezes when opening a new thing. Those kind of memory issues, the bugs, etc. It's mandatory that, of course, they fix it. So that goes without saying, hopefully, but I still said that because just in case someone will think, oh, but what about the bugs? Well, the bugs, all the bugs should be fixed, right? This is guaranteed. That's the baseline. Anyhow, this is it. Thanks a lot for watching. And yeah, I'm eager to get your thoughts, so that maybe there's a slight chance that they're listening. Until the next time, cheerios. Bye-bye.